Good afternoon, chat. So I've made a little bit of changes since yesterday with my computer because if you can see here, I decided to downgrade macOS from Tahoe to Sequoia. I originally was gonna downgrade from Tahoe to Sonoma because I wanted to see if would make a bigger speed difference, but I decided to just downgrade to Sequoia. But aside from that, honestly, today's going to be a little bit short of a vlog, and I kind of want to talk about some of the recent things that I've been doing to save time while editing, because I might do a whole editing process video soon, but because I am going to be editing a video every day, a different vlog or other type of video every day, there are times where I do need to save a little bit more time while editing. So let's get into that right now.
So this is pretty much just a kind of new install of macOS, aside from the fact that I installed most of my programs here. But aside from that, I'm just going to make a random project right now, and it's probably going to be deleted. But starting with the second day vlog, I decided, because I was watching a Finzar video about trying different softwares and he actually put like all of his assets into one folder, let's just throw in these vlogs. So this is actually yesterday's vlog, so not going to change the project frame rate, but I think one thing that actually helped me save time while editing these is actually just putting my background music, my b-roll, the effects and stuff into one folder, because before that I would just do this. I would actually have to go out of DaVinci to just find these folders and put them into here. So like I would actually go in here, take the Super 8mm preset for when I do need to use like the film burn as a transition, and this is how it would be. But just delete this right now. It's not going to complain right now because I don't have anything in the timeline yet. If I just throw this in here, I realized because it actually does save the folder structure, I could just throw this in here and like all of the stuff that I need will be in here. I probably, of course, would just like collapse all of them so that they don't take so much space on the screen, and everything that I need to edit is in here. So there's that. When I do want to color grade now, I usually would just go into another project, copy the adjustment layer for the color grade that I want to use for my clips. Also, because I actually color grade off of an adjustment layer, I would use like multiple different adjustment layers, some of the clips. And this is what made me realize I wasn't using DaVinci to its full potential, that I can just save my power grades. And I think that's kind of how you for power grades. Good to know this now, but I just realized that fact that I can do that and then just apply the grade to the clip saves me a lot of time from just having to open another project and doing that. So those were some of the things that I've figured out after probably looking up a bunch of tutorials just for this.
I think that made me realize that I wasn't using DaVinci as efficiently as I could be using it, so I think I just need to figure out how to basically just do that, and also figure out like better ways to be able to work on something without getting distracted, because when I do edit stuff, and also I guess when I do homework as well, it's relatively easy for me to get distracted and end up doom scrolling halfway through. So I have been trying to do like the Pomodoro technique, where I would set a timer and then set another timer for a break, and then keep doing that until I end up finishing work. So I think there will be times where I definitely need to try that, especially when I do edit, and I think it won't be that bad to do for these daily vlogs, since in comparison to what I normally edit when I do edit a week in my life, usually it shouldn't take as long as editing those types of videos. Like usually I think I'm able to like get these out within like 2 to 3 hours, depending on how long these vlogs will be. I think that's pretty much it. This is just how I've been making editing a little bit more efficient for me, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.